In fiscal year 2006, U.S. Customs and Border Protection processed a staggering 87 million passengers arriving from abroad by air. As the number of international air travelers arriving in the U.S. rapidly approaches 100 million per year, the need for timely, accurate passenger information is critical to the security of America. During a recent press conference held in Washington, D.C., Homeland Security Secretary Michael Chertoff announced measures that will strengthen CBP's ability to identify potentially dangerous people before they board aircraft bound for the U.S.
Today we are publishing a final rule that will require international air carriers to provide passenger lists to Customs and Border Protection before boarding is completed and before that plane takes off.
Once the Advanced Passenger Information System pre-departure rule takes effect, passenger data provided by the airlines will be checked against security watch lists of suspected international terrorists. This new and more rapid verification system will provide CBP with the information they need to stop suspect passengers and potential terrorists from boarding the airplanes. This will greatly reduce the need to divert aircraft due to watch list concerns.
It's really another layer of defense against terrorism, against terrorists using the aviation industry as a tool.
Before this ruling, the airlines were responsible for checking passenger names against the terrorist watch lists. This new system will place that responsibility on CBP and the Transportation Security Administration.
I think the program is going to be very effective in making accurate matches so that we don't end up with situations where there are 8-year-olds or 98-year-olds who are no relation whatsoever to a watch list who happen to have the same name. So this will weed all those people out and it will allow us to focus only on the people who we need to watch.
Prior to the ruling, air carriers had 24 to 96 hours to submit advanced passenger information. Under the new system, commercial carriers, foreign and domestic, will be required to submit their manifest information to CBP no less than 30 minutes prior to takeoff.
Knowing in advance who's going to board an overseas flight to the U.S. or who's boarding a domestic flight and checking them out against our existing information and watch lists is vital to keeping our country safe as we continue to facilitate legitimate air travel.
The new Secure Flight program is another example of the government's commitment to protect the traveling public. The new initiative also highlights the collaborative efforts of DHS, CBP, and TSA.
What TSA has done in securing domestic flights, what we are doing, continue to do on the international level, I think the American people can feel very good about some of these efforts, but it does not mean we've totally succeeded. There's more work to do.
The Advanced Passenger Information System will greatly enhance CBP and TSA's ability to screen international passengers, but it will also help to better identify potentially dangerous individuals before they reach the United States. For CBP Frontline News, I'm Michael Pope.